Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for today's Boston Red Sox historical tournament. We're on episode 26. What that means is the 2003 team is playing the 1943 team, the upstart 43 team, leading 3-2. They took the first 3 games of this series, took the first 3 games of the series, lost the last 2. We're now on game 6. And if 2003 can win again, we'll go to a 7th game. If they can't, 1943 moves on in Region B. And let's see how we got here. If you bear with me 1 second, Region 1 results, 1912, 4-1 winners over 1918, after that was all said and done. So far in Region B, 1904 defeated 1927. 1905 defeated 1940. That was an upset. That was the 72 ranked team versus the 57th. And now we're at the 25th ranked team, 25. They are on the verge of being upset by the 1943 team. And of course, you see the others below us in Region B. We got a long way to go. We just started Region B. And that's how we got to where we are now. Let's go to Ootp 27. And we'll take a look at the stats to date in this particular series. We have afternoon baseball today. We usually do it in the evening, but tonight we'll be on Box Scores in the Basement doing a horse racing show with Mark Unger and the gang. Here we go. We're going to load the game. There it is. We play the historical exhibition mode with Out of the Park, which gives us a couple of challenges, but we seem to overcome them. And as it loads, we will see the 1943 team leading 3-2. They won the first game of the series 7-5. The second game 6-3. They won the third game 7-2. But then they lost games 4 and 5, 8-2 and 8-3 respectively. And now we head back to 2003 Fenway Park. The difference is instead of a screen, we have seats in left field. The leading hitter for the 2003 team is Johnny Damon, hitting .435. The leading hitter hitting .438 is Ford Garrison. Leading home run hitter for .43 is Jim Tabor with 3. He was a home run hitter on that team. And for the 2003 team, which has a ton of power, inexplicably, they don't have anybody with more than 1 home run, 4 players with 1 home run. Okay. Let's hit this Finish Today button and go to Tex Houston and Byun Yun Kim for game number 6. Leading off for the 43 squad, Pete Fox in right field, Leon Culberson hitting second in center field, Bobby Doerr hitting third at second, Jim Tabor, the cleanup hitter, hitting at third base, Tony Lupian at first base hitting fifth, Roy Partee catching sixth, Eddie Lake at short, seventh, Ford Garrison, the leading hitter, is hitting eighth in left field, and Tex Houston is pitching and batting ninth. No Ted Williams on this team or Jimmy Fox. Everybody's in World War II, except for Bobby Doerr there. Johnny Damon leading off for the 2003 squad. This is the team that lost to the New York Yankees in the 7th game of the LCS from an Aaron Boone walk-off home run. Johnny Damon leading off in center field. Bill Miller batting second at third base. Manny Ramirez hitting third and left. David Ortiz, because there's no DH here, is playing first base and hitting cleanup. Trot Nixon hitting fifth in right field. Garcia Parra. Nomar is playing short and hitting sixth. Jason Varitek catching, hitting seventh. Todd Walker, the second baseman, hitting eighth. And Byung-Hyun Kim is the starting pitcher. Those are the lineups. Let's go to the field. We'll play the game. That's an interesting view. We're going to have to change those views here. Let's see how it looks. Well, I want a closer infield view. Let's see if we got it. There is not a closer infield view. What is this one? Let's check this one while we're at it. Excuse me. Where did you go? Well, not quite. I'm going to take one more peek here, and then we'll just play and change it on the fly. Well, better than nothing. I'm going to do one more change, and then we're all set. Okay, let's start this way. Byung-Hyun Kim on the mound, facing Pete Fox. Ground ball to third, over to first, one down. Kim facing Leon Culberson, 304 in the series. To right field, it's deep, and it is caught for the out. And Bobby Doerr hitting 208, uncharacteristically low for the second baseman. On the ground, a short, 1-2-3, go the 43 squad here. We hit to the bottom of the first. No score here in Boston. Tex Houston on the mound. He's pitched 8 innings. He won his game, allowed 5 runs, 5 hits of 3 earned runs, struck out 6, and walked 4 in his win. Johnny Damon, 435, leading the 0-3 squad. Here's the pitch to Damon. To left field. 1 away. Houston facing Miller, 318. This 2003 team is a good hitting team. On the ground to third, over to first. 2 quick outs. Manny Ramirez, even 300. And that's hit in the right center field. It's a base hit. Runner on first, David Ortiz, 263 with a home run. 2 runs batted in. On the ground, the second going to take to the bag himself for the force out. We head to the top of the second. No score here in Boston. Kim lost his only appearance. Pitched 7 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, struck out 7, walked 1. He'll be facing Tabor, Lupien, and Partee. Ground ball to third. No, it's past third. I thought he caught it in the left field, and that's going to be a leadoff double. Tabor at second base in scoring position. Kim checks the runner. gets his sign. Jim Tabor's up. And he walked him, ball 4. Roy Partee, 333 hitters, got 2 on, nobody out. Ground ball to third, second for 1, over to first. 5-4-3 double play, 2 away, runner goes to third. Kim almost out of it. It's going to face Eddie Lake. Eddie Lake hitting an even 200. Runner on third. Ball gets away from the catcher. The runner's going to score. And the 1943 squad leads 1-0. If 43 wins, the series is over. They move on. If they lose, we go to a game 7. Kim facing Lake. Nobody on. 1 run in. To right field. And that is caught for the out. We head to the bottom of the second. 1943's leading 1-0. Nixon, Garcia, Parr, and Veritek to face Tex Houston. Tex Houston, one of the Red Sox 43's team's best pitchers. 1 away as he grounds out to third. Tex Houston up to center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. That wasn't Tex Houston. That was Nomar Garciaparra. I apologize. I was looking at the wrong spot on the screen. Jason Veritek with Garciaparra on first. Tex Houston pitching, not hitting. Veritek hitting 211. Ground ball to second, short for 1. First double play, 4-6-3 if you're scoring at home. Inning is over. We head to the top of the third, in which Tex Houston will be batting, facing Byung-Hyun Kim. Garrison up. Garrison hitting 438 and leading the 43 squad. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Up comes Houston, even though he was announced in the last inning. Here's Kim's pitch, grounded to third, throw to first. Kim now to face Fox, hitting 348. Ground ball to first, going to take it to the bag himself. Ortiz makes the out. Quick 3 outs for the 43 squad. We head to the bottom of the third. 1-0, 1943. Tex Houston facing Todd Walker, Byung-Hyun Kim, and the top of the order, Damon. Slow roller to short, picks it up, throws to first, and gets him for the out. Kim, 0 for 2 in the series in his previous appearance. He walked him, ball 4 as he held up. Kim on first, 1 out. Damon up 0 for 1. On the ground, the second, throws to first for the out. Kim goes to second on the play. The 2003 team has the tying run on second. Excuse me, that's the 1943 team. Is in the field. As I'm confused by this look, it says Byung-Hyun Kim, but he is on second base. He isn't pitching. I think that's funny. Okay, Houston. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner does not advance. Houston's hiding behind Byung-Hyun Kim. That's a horrible view. Let's see if we can change that. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, much better. Houston facing Miller. I got it now. I won't make that mistake. 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. And he walked him, ball 4. Runners now on first and second for the 2003 team. Manny Ramirez up. He's got a hit today. Fly ball to the left, and he's got it for the out. Inning is over. We head to the 4th, 1-0, 1943. Leon Culberson facing Byung-Hyun Kim. Culberson 0 for 1. Ground ball to short. Goes to first for the out. Kim facing Bobby Dorr. It's in the air. Center fielder's got it for the out. 2 quick outs. And Kim to face Tabor. Tabor, 1 for 1 today, 375 on the series. Kim delivers. Is a line drive in the right field, base hit. Tabor now hitting 400s, 2 for 2. Tony Lupian up. That's hit in the air. And the shortstop's got it for the out. Head to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0, 1943. Ortiz, Nixon, and Garciaparra up against Tex Houston. Here's the pitch. Grounded in front of the mound. Throws to first for the out. Nixon 0 for 1 today. That's hit in the left field for a base hit. Runner on first for the 03 squad. Garciaparra single his first time up. It's on the ground to second, short for 1. Over to first, a double play. The inning is over. Just like that, we head to the top of the 5th. We're almost halfway finished in the game. 1-0, 43. It's a pitcher's duel. Kim, who's pitched 4 innings, allowed 2 hits, no runs, struck out and walked 1, will be facing Partee Lake and Garrison.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. Here's the delivery. That ball's hit on the ground to short. Over to first. He drops the ball. Is it a bad throw? It's a bad throw. It's an error on Garciaparra. First error of the game. Ford Garrison up, hitting .412. Runner on first. Runner goes. He slides in, and he's safe in the second with a stolen base. Kim facing Garrison still. Here's the pitch. Line drive to second. Going to step on the bag and double him up to end the inning. We've had some double plays here today. We head to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway home in 2003 Fenway Park. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the 43 squad. The 2003 squad, no runs, 3 hits, and an error. Just a reminder, 2003 wins. We go to a game 7, 1943 wins. They move on in the tournament. Houston to face Veritek, Walker, and Kim.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. Walker hits it in the right field. Base hit. Tying run on. Byung-Hyun Kim up. He attempts to bunt. Foul ball. He takes strike 3 right down the middle. Johnny Damon today is 0 for 2. 400 hitter in the series. They could use a hit. Here's the pitch. It's hit in high in the air, and it's caught by Bobby Doerr. Inning is over here at Fenway. We head to the 6th. 1-0, 1943. Kim now's 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, a walk, no runs, facing Tex Houston, who's 0 for 1 at the plate. Grounded a first for the out. Top of the order, Pete Fox.
Strike 3.
He takes strike 3. And both pitchers are on their game today. Leon Culberson walked him. Bobby Doerr 0 for 2. That ball's hit in the right field for a base hit. Runner's going to be rounding third, going. Sonny second, going at third. Runners on first and third, 2 outs. Top of the 6th, 1943. Threatening to score on Byung-Hyun Kim, and Jim Tabor coming to the plate, who's 2 for 2 already today. The pitch. Fly to left. It's going to drop. It hits the bite of the wall. 1 run scores. Will they try to score another one? Here he comes. Here's the throw. He is going to be out at the plate. Bobby Doerr is thrown out the plate, but not before the 43 team scores another run, doubles their lead. They now lead 2-0 going to the bottom of the 6th. I suppose it was worth a try, but he was out by a mile. Houston, 5 innings, 4 hits, no runs, struck out 2, walked 2. Will be facing Miller, Ramirez, and Ortiz, the heart of the Boston order. Ground ball to short. Over to first. Lake gets it for the out. Manny Ramirez, 1 for 2 today. That's on the ground to first. Going to flip to the pitcher covering. Houston steps on the bag. And David Ortiz, who's 0 for 2. He's overdue. He hits that in the air to center field, and it's going to be caught for the out. 1-2-3 go the 2003 Red Sox. At the end of 6, it's 2-0, 1943. Both starting pitches still in there. Byung-Hyun Kim, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, a run, struck out 3, walked 2. Will be facing Lupian, Partee, and Lake. He is out. Ortiz just snapped that one out of the air. Kim facing Veritek. Kim facing Partee. Veritek's the catcher. As I saw that name popped up, ground ball to first, flips to Kim covering for the out. Veritek catching, Eddie Lake up. Byung-Hyun Kim still on the mound, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. He swings and misses. And there's a couple of bars of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 2003 trailing 2-0. They win or they're gone. Through 9 outs away is the 43 squad. From moving on in Region B, Tex Houston, tough pitcher on the mound facing Nixon, Garcia Parra, and Veritek. hit into the air. Center fielder's got it for the out. Nomar Garciaparra is 1 for 2 on the day. Ground ball to short. Over to first for the out. Lake gets him. 2 quick outs in the 7th. We're down to 7 outs. They need 2 runs. Houston pitching to Veritek. On the ground, the first flips to the pitcher covering. Houston tags the bag for the out. Just like that, we head to the top of the 8th, 1943, 6 outs away from moving on. Kim facing Garrison, who's 0 for 2 today. Average drops to 389. Ground ball to second. Throws to first for the out. His average is going to drop a little more there. Kim facing the pitcher, Tex Houston. Houston to right field. They got it on a line for the out. 2 outs. And Pete Fox, the top of the order. Hit in the right field, base hit. 43 has a runner on. Fox takes his lead. Culberson steps up to the plate. Kim gets the sign. Here's the pitch. He walked him, ball 4. Runners on first and second. Tying run on first. Go ahead run at the plate. Kim facing Bobby Dorr. Bobby Dorr is known to get a clutch hit or two. And it's a pop-up. The second baseman's got it. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 1943, 6 outs away. Starting pitcher still in there. Tex Houston, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, no runs. Struck out 2, walked 2. Will face Walker, Kim, maybe a pinch hitter for Kim, and then Damon. That's hit in the left field for a base hit. Tying run coming to the plate. Kevin Millar, pinch hitter, his first playoff or series at bat. He's sitting on the bench because there's no DH and Ortiz is playing first base. Houston delivers. He struck out Kevin Millar for the out. 1 out. 1 on. Jason Veritek. And he is out as Garrison puts it away. Two outs. Bottom of the 8th. Houston facing Bill Miller. That's hit into the air. That's deep. And that is out of here. It's a home run. This game is all tied. It's tied at 2. There you go. 2003 was not going to give up. Let's look at that home run again. Bill Miller swings, and it ends up just over the bullpen into the bleachers. 409 feet from home plate. 2-2, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Manny Ramirez up. Tex Houston just coughed up the tying run. Ball's hit on the ground, a short throws to first. He drops the ball. Is it a bad throw? Yes, it's a bad throw. It's an error on the shortstop. Go ahead run on first. David Ortiz up. In real life, Ortiz thrives on these kind of things. Here's the pitch. Well, there goes the runner, and he's safe. Goes in a second without a throw. Tying run in scoring position. Ortiz at the plate. Pitcher gets the sign. Here comes the 1-1 delivery. He hits it, taps it back to the mound, but there's going to be no play as Ortiz beats out an infield hit. And the go-ahead run goes to third base. Runners on first and third. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. Doesn't get any more tense than this. Tex Houston facing Trot Nixon, who's 1 for 3 today. Here we go. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit on the ground. And it is got by Lupien. He is out. Nobody scores. We head to the 9th, tied at 2. Anybody's game. Scott Williamson in a pitch for the 2003 team. Tabor, Lupien, and Partee. 2-2. Who's going to win? Let's find out. Williamson gets the sign. Ball's hit in the air to center field. It is going to be caught for the out. Tony Lupien, the first baseman, 0 for 2 today. He walks. Go-ahead run at first. Catfish Metkovich coming up to pinch hit, my favorite Red Sox name, from 43. That ball gets away from the catcher, but the runner holds. He struck him out. 2 down, runner on first. Eddie Lake pops it up. First baseman's got it. We head to the bottom of the 9th. 2003 can win it. They can walk it off now. And it'll be game 7 tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Houston, the starter's still in there. 8 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, all earned. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Garcia Parra, Veritek, and Walker. It's hit in the air, and it's caught by the left fielder. 1 down. Houston to Veritek. On the ground to second. 2 outs. Todd Walker.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. We head to inning number 10. We're tied at 2. Williamson still on the mound. Babe Barner coming up to pinch hit for Tex Houston. Hit in the center field for the out. Williamson facing Joe Cronin, a second pinch hitter.
Strike 3.
He goes down on strikes. Pete Fox. Fox pops it up to second. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go to 1943 Sox. Head to the bottom of the 10th, tied at 2. 2003 can walk it off with a run. Mace Brown has come in to pitch for the 43 Sox. Kevin Millar went in to play left field in place of Manny Ramirez, and he is up. The 9th hitter here in the 11th inning, 10th inning. Here's the pitch to Kevin Millar. Millar on the ground to second. 1 away. Johnny Damon on the ground to second. Rose to first for the out. Here we go. Line drive, base hit in the center field. Bill Miller on first represents the winning run. Gabe Kapler coming on to pinch hit for Williamson. Kapler in the center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Runner's going to hold. Runners on first and second. The runner on first means nothing. The runner on second is the winning, represents the winning run for the 2003 Sox. Ortiz up again in a clutch situation. Here's the pitch. It's in the right field. Runner's going to round third. He's coming home. Here comes the throw. He's going to be out at the plate. Ortiz did his job, but the runner was thrown out at the plate. Game goes to the 11th. Bronson Arroyo in to face pinch hitter Johnny Lazor. Ball's hit in the right field. It goes down into the corner. Rounding first, headed for second is Lazor. He stops at second. And the go-ahead runner's at second base with nobody out. Bobby Dorr up 1 for 4 today. Arroyo allowed a hit. Let's see what he does here. He walked it. Setting up the double play. Jim Tabor up. That ball's hit into center field. It is caught. One out, 2 on. Arroyo to face Tony Lupien. Lupien 0 for 2. That ball's hit into center field. It's a base hit. This runner's coming home. It's a bad throw, and he is safe. The 1943 team takes a 3-2 lead in the 11th. This is an elimination game. If they hold this lead, they are moving on. 2003 goes home. Bronson Arroyo facing Bill Conroy, the catcher. This is his first time up. There goes the runner. He is safe. Stolen base. The pitch. Ball's hit into right center field. That's deep. That is caught for the out. What a play by John. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 1943 leading 3-2. The 2003 team who tied it in the bottom of the 8th with a 2-run homer by Bill Miller will need to score at least 1 run to tie, 2 runs to win. Nixon, Garcia-Barra, and Veritek come to bat. Mace Brown, 4 innings pitched in the series, 4 hits, has not allowed an earned run. Here we go. Ground ball to third, 1 out. Garcia-Parra. Ground ball to second, 2 outs. 1 out away, and 1943 will have upset the 2003 team. Mace Brown facing Veritek. Ground ball to second. There it is. The game is over. 1943 moves on in Region B as they upset the powerful 2003 Red Sox here at 2003 Fenway Park. Final score, 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the 43 team. 2003, 2 hits, 2 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. Let's look at the pitching before we say goodbye. We'll write this up. It'll be on my Facebook page. And it is a upset. 1943, Tex Houston, 9 innings, 7 runs, 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned. 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. He pitched a hell of a game. Mace Brown came on to get the win. 2 innings of shutout relief. He allowed 3 hits. For the Red Sox, Kim pitched a good game also. 8 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. Only 1 of them earned, however. Struck out 4, walked 3. Williamson came on, pitched 2 perfect innings. no hits, no runs. And Bronson Arroyo came in to take the loss, pitched an inning, allowed 2 hits and 1 run. And there you are from Fenway Park. I want to thank everybody for coming by. We got a couple more buttons to hit. Let's hit finish today. You'll see that 43 wins the series, 4-2. Like I said, we'll write this up. It will be on my Facebook page. Jim Tabor of the Red Sox. MVP, 393 hitter, 3 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Want to thank everybody for coming by. We will keep an eye on the Facebook page. We will announce the next series in a day or so, and we'll start. Well, here, before we shut that off, let's take a look and see who that is. Series number 4 will be the 1902 Boston Americans and the 1936. That's another low team and a high team, the 36 Red Sox. Anyway, the dead ball teams come back in a couple of days. I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday, and we will catch you guys in a day or so for the next series. Don't forget to watch us tonight doing horse racing on Box Scores from the Basement with Mark Unger. Have a nice day.